Hello, welcome everyone in the next episode of my devlog. First, I would like to thank for 2 likes under the last video. And big thanks to the one person who decided to subscribe. Let's log in into the game. When the player comes by, monster starts to chase the player, and the player is able to kill monsters with ranged or melee attack. There's no combat mechanics, so monsters are killed instantly. As you can see, one of the monsters is already attacking me. Let's mark him. And if I click melee attack, monster is killed and he appeared in another place on the map. Also, I can use range attack. So let's try. Monster 6 was killed. So let's check if range attack is working in the melee range. No, it's not working. Only melee attack can hit monster in the close range. I created 2 buttons, one for melee and second for range attack. Each button had configured on pointer down observable. After clicking buttons, corresponding message is sent to the server, which is melee or range message. In the message, I'm sending monster ID, which is saved in the session storage. Next changes were made in the player movement controller. I added monster information to the game state, which is sent from the server to the clients. First, I am creating a map of the monsters data received from the server, where the key is monster name and the value is monster object. Next, I'm iterating over already loaded monsters, and if server response doesn't contain specific monster, I'm marking it for the removal. And in the next step, I am removing monster mesh and monster object from the collection. After that, I'm iterating over monster response. If monster does not exist, I am creating the new one. I am creating box which represents monster. I'm setting proper color based on the combat status. I'm adding the name of the monster. And each monster has configured on pick down trigger. After picking up monster mesh, monster status bar with his name is displayed on the UI. Each click on the monster updates information about selected monster, which is stored in the session storage. Then, created monster is added to the collection of the existing monsters. And in the case when monster is already in the game, I am updating monster position and monster color based on the combat status. On the server side, I'm listening for 2 new events, melee attack and range attack. Event message contains monster identifier, which for now is monster name. Received messages are added to the game engine query and are handled in the next game loop iteration. Each iteration, I'm checking incoming attacks and validating them. Melee distance between monster and player must be below 3 units. Then monster is successfully killed. In case of range attack, distance must be between 4 and 11. Killed monsters are removed from the monsters collection, and for each killed monster, I am creating the new one. Regarding monsters' behavior, I am iterating over each monster and checking if any player is not closer than monster aggro range. If player is closer, monster is starting chasing player. If player escaped from the monster, monster combat state is set to false, and monster is not chasing him anymore. That's all regarding monsters. This episode concludes prototyping phase of my project. I was creating kind of proof of concept implementation with basic functionalities. My goal was to learn about babylonjs, TypeScript, and basic about multiplayer games. In the next episodes, I will show you some most interesting glimpses from refactoring of the client and server code. I pretty much rewrote all the code what I had, and I redesigned server architecture. For example, I use messaging for communication between components. I think it might be quite interesting stuff, so stay tuned and see you next time. Bye.